Hi guys, good morning and welcome to Erdel's Kitchen. Guys, this morning I would be bringing you some chicken and cheese dinner rolls I would be making for you, okay? So I've got my ingredients laid out here, guys, that I would be using, and I'll show you that. Okay, first of all, I've got some cornstarch here. I've got some turmeric. I've got some sugar, some pepper flakes, some chicken seasoning. I've got some Szechuan seasoning, some salt. I've got 1 egg. I've got some dry yeast there, guys. Some melted butter. Over here, I've got some chopped onions and chopped carrots. I've got my chicken there, guys. Now my chicken has already been prepped. It's been boiled and stripped. Okay, and that's the chicken breast tenders that I've got there. I've got some chopped garlic. Over here, guys, I've got some red and green chopped bell peppers. I've got some green onions there, guys. Let me make some space so you can see. Here I've got some cheese, some grated cheese. And I've got some warm milk here, guys. And I've got my flour. Let me show you. I've got my flour. Now this is plain flour that I would be using to mix my dough, okay? So let's put this all together, guys. Yeah? And stay tuned for the next step. Okay, in this bowl I've got some dry yeast, guys. I'm going to add a little sugar to it. Okay, and some warm water. And what I'm doing here now, I'm going to proof my yeast, okay? So my yeast can rise up. So what I'm going to do here, guys, I'm leaving it for 10 minutes. Set it aside for 10 minutes and leave it to rise up. And then we'll come back and take you through the next step. Alright, so I'll leave that and set it aside now and leave it for 10 minutes. Okay guys, the next thing I'm going to do now, guys, I'm going to be adding the rest of my ingredients and go on to mix my dough. So I'm adding in the rest of my little sugar, some salt, 1 egg, melted butter, and my yeast. And now I'm going to go on, guys. I'm going to mix this into soft dough. And I would be mixing my dough, guys, with some warm milk. Okay. So I'm going to go on now and mix this into soft, smooth dough. We'll come back, guys. So I'll be adding my milk little bit at a time until I get the consistency of the dough that I want. I'll be adding flour as I go along until I get the consistency as I want. We'll be right back, guys. I'm going to go on to mix this and knead this and it's a soft dough, and we'll come back and show you. Okay, now this is my dough here, guys. It's finished mixing, and this is what it should look like when you're done. You need a smooth, nice, soft dough. Okay. So guys, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to cover this with some cling wrap and set it aside in a warm place and let it rise for about 4 to 5 minutes to an hour, and then I would come back and take you through the next process. Okay. Okay, now I've got my little wok here on my cooker, and in this pan I've got a little oil. And I would be adding my onions and garlic and let it go for 3 minutes so it can soften up and get tender. So in my little wok, guys, I'm going to add my onions and garlic and let it go for 2 to 3 minutes so it can soften up. Add my garlic. Let it go. So I've got my onion and garlic here, guys. It's been going now for about 4 minutes, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and add my carrots, my green onion, and I add my bell pepper, I'm gonna let this go for about 5 minutes, guys, so my carrots and peppers can get softened up, guys, and then we'll come back. I'm gonna go ahead now, guys, and I'm gonna add my seasoning, a little pepper flakes, give it a little kick. Season well. Yeah, and we'll come back. I'm gonna go ahead now and add my chicken, guys. And let it go. Stir well, mix well, everything be incorporated, all the seasoning and all the flavors incorporated. So I'm gonna go ahead now, guys, and I've got some cornstarch mixed in some warm milk, so I'm going to add my cornstarch, and that is to give it some thickness, to thicken the sauce. Add my cornstarch and my milk, to give it the desired thickness that I want. I'm gonna let this go, guys, for about 5 to 6 minutes so my carrots and my vegetables can become tender, and then we'll come back. Okay, I'll cover it and we'll come back. Okay, guys, my dough has risen up nicely. Look at that, nice smooth dough. So what I'm going to do now, guys, I'm going to go ahead now and punch that down and give it a little knead to remove it from the bowl. I don't know, he's crazy. Shh. I've got it down now. Yeah, this is my dough here. I give it a little knead. And I'm gonna cut this out now, guys, into little dough balls. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead now and I'm gonna cut this out into little dough balls like that. And see how much I can get from this amount of dough. Okay, so I'm gonna carry on, guys, and just make these into little balls like this. Okay, guys, I'm gonna carry on rolling them out into little balls, and then I'll come back and we'll show you the next step. Okay, I've got one of my rolls here roll out, guys. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and fill it in with my chicken, my filling, and add some cheese. And then I'm gonna go ahead, guys, and I'm going to roll this. And I'm gonna roll this up tightly, tight as possible, like that. Into a nice roll. Like that, guys. Look at that. Yeah, and I'll pinch the sides. And place it in my pan. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do one more and show you, and then carry on and come back and show you the finished product when I'm done. That you roll like this, so you roll it out like this. So put a little of my filling. Some cheese. And then fold it in like that, guys. And you begin to roll it tightly, as tight as possible. Okay, that's it, guys. Alright, and I place it in my pan. So guys, I'm gonna carry on doing this, and then I'll come back and show you when I'm done. Okay, guys, look at this. Is my rolls here, guys, all rolled out, guys. Yeah, I got 9 rolls, and what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna leave this to rise up for about 5 to 10 minutes, and then, guys, we'll come back. So I'm gonna cover it with a damp paper towel and leave it to rise. Okay, and we'll come back. All right, my rolls has risen up nicely, so I'm gonna go ahead, guys, and I'm gonna brush it down with some egg wash, like so. And then now, guys, so next I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna dust it down with some sesame seeds and some dry parsley. All right, put some sesame seeds on them, guys, like that. And some dry parsley. Okay, so I'm gonna go now and stick I've got my oven on gas smart 350, and I'll put this in the oven now, guys, for about 15 to 20 minutes, and then we're gonna come back and I'll show you the finished product. All right, and here is my chicken and cheese dinner rolls, guys, just come out of the oven. I'm gonna leave this now, guys, to cool down, and then I'm gonna come back and show you the finished product. Trust me, guys, this is delicious. Yeah, I'm so proud of how they turn out. Yeah, very cheesy, all those flavors of the chicken and the vegetables and the seasoning in there, guys, and the rolls. Look at these rolls, how soft they are, guys. Look at my rolls, how soft they are. Anyway, I'm gonna come back and show you the finished product. Okay, so stay tuned. Okay, guys, this is the finished product, guys, of my dinner rolls, guys. If you like my video, please give me a thumbs up. Please like, share, and subscribe. All my measurements and ingredients will be down in the description box. If you're new to my channel, you're welcome. Please hit that subscription button and the little notification bell so you would be notified whenever I upload a video. Thanks you for all your support, guys. And I'm going to break one of my dinner rolls now, guys, and show you what it looks like on the inside. Look at that, guys. All of that cheesiness and all that goodness in there. Yeah. This is my roll, guys, and I'm so proud of it, of how it turned out. Anyway, thank you for your support, and I would see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye-bye.